Shalom, brothers and sisters. Grace, mercy, and peace be unto you from Yahuwah, our Father, and Yahusha, the Mashah, his voice. Hear, O Yeshua, Yahuwah, our mighty one, he is one Yahuwah. This is Brother David coming to you again to give you some directions. There is Edom. Where, Brother David? Right there on the map. See the purple and the green paperclip? It points you to two locations, Medina and Mecca. Brother David, how do you know Edom is there? The Most High said so. If he says, this is where they dwell, is the case closed in your mind? Or do we still leave it open for discussion? Well, in my mind, if that's what he said, that's what it is. Who cares what people think? There is Edom. And I'm going to give you 3 witnesses to show you this location. Now, I have to apologize to you guys. I did not know that we didn't understand what a witness was. So let me explain to you now before we get started. If you're in a court setting and your first witness comes on the stand for a murder trial, and he says, I saw the defendant bust this man upside the head with a baseball bat. Then the next witness comes forward. He says, I saw this man sitting right there next to the defense bust this man upside the head with a baseball bat. You have 2 witnesses saying the same thing. You cannot come with 2 witnesses that are speaking on totally 2 different subjects. I hope that clears everything up for our people so that you're not dismayed by the comment board prophets. Let's begin. Ezekiel chapter 25, verses 12 to 14. Here's our first witness. Let's look at our first witness's name. They gave you in the book Ezekiel. Let's see if that's true. See the Hebrew script that's in the middle? That's his name in Hebrew. Hebrew reads from right to left. What is the first letter? Yad. How is it pronounced? Yah. Do you see Y-A there? Look at the name Ezekiel. Do you see it there? You see an E? The second letter is a Het. How is it pronounced? He. H-E. Look at Ezekiel. You see any H there? No. The third letter is a Zan. How is it pronounced? Za. See it there? Z-A. They have Z-E. The fourth letter is a Kuf. How is it pronounced? K. K. And then we have the 5th letter, which is in vowel, Aleph. It's pronounced A or E. And the 6th letter is a Lamed. How is it pronounced? La. You put the Kuf with the Aleph and the Lamed together, you get Kel or Kol. The whole name, Yaheza Kel or Yaheza Kol. Verse 12. Thus saith Yahuwah, the mighty one. This is why I took you through that exercise. They took your father's name out of this book over 7,000 times. They said it was too sacred for you to utter. They gave you alternatives. Every alternative name that you have in the book besides Yahuwah, is not sacred at all. So if it's not sacred, that means that there is no salvation in any of those names. Come on, think about it, brothers and sisters. Because that Edom have dealt against the house of Yahudah by taking vengeance, and have greatly offended, and revenged himself upon them. There's so many different instances in the Bible. I'll just give you two. The birthright. Remember? The younger would be the ruler over the elder. Here's the next one. When they came from Egypt with Joseph to bury our patriarch, Yesharel, in the cave, who blocked their way? Esau. He had a whole army out there. One of our brethren that was with us, his name is Cushim. Cushim means burnt face. He pulled out his sword and he chopped off Esau's head right there on the spot. So maybe that's why they revenged themselves upon us. Verse 13. Therefore, because you revenged yourself upon them, therefore, thus saith Yahuwah, the Mighty One, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it, even the roaches, and I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. Location and location. Teman and Dedan. Verse 14. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Yasharal. No one else. He said, my people. Our people. An exclusive group that belongs to Yah, in which your blood comes from them. Our ancestors will come back from the grave, and they're going to wipe these people out and cleanse the land on our behalf, so we can come back and dwell safely. And they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury. Vengeance is mine, saith Yahuwah. And he knows how to enact vengeance better than any of us. And they shall know my vengeance, saith Yahuwah, the Mighty One. Jeremiah, chapter 49, verses 7 to 10. This is witness number 2. Let's check his name. The Hebrew script is in the middle. Hebrew reads from right to left. The first letter is a Yod. How is it pronounced? Yah. See it right there? Y-A. The second letter is a Resh. How is it pronounced? Ra. See it right there? R-A. The third letter is a Mem. How is it pronounced? Ma. See it right there? M-E. The fourth letter is a Yod again. How is it pronounced? Yah. See it right there? Y-A. And the fifth letter is a Hey. How is it pronounced? Ha. And the sixth letter is a Wa. How is it pronounced? Wu. If you put it all together, what do you have? Yare-me Yahu. Why do they keep doing this? Because absolutely nothing that is Hebrew can be put in the book, in their translations. So they replace. There's no J in Hebrew. We all know that. And then when it comes to the Yah at the end, see they put an I in its place. Verse 7. Concerning Edom, Yarameyahu starts out speaking about who the target group is. Thus saith Yahu of hosts. Is wisdom no more in Teman? Did you know that that was the center for knowledge in the region? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Where's your judges? Is their wisdom vanished? Listen to what Yahuwah of hosts is trying to convey to Yaremiyahu. Have they lost their minds? Verse 8. Flee ye, run, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of Dedan. Location, location, Timah and Dedan, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him. And there's the target person. The time that I will visit him. Look at verse 9. I love verse 9. If grape gatherers come to thee, would they not leave some gleaning grapes? According to the law, when you harvest the field, everything that falls to the ground have to be left for those who are less fortunate than you. You know, the widows, the fatherless, so that everyone can rejoice at the time of the harvest. But listen to what the Most High is saying. I'm not leaving none of them. If thieves by night, they will destroy till they've had enough. Listen to what the Most High is saying. He's not going to have enough. Verse 10. But I have made Esau bare. Who is this I? Go back to verse 7. Yahuwah. That's who's speaking. He made Esau bare. Listen to what he's getting ready to say. I have uncovered his secret places. He's uncovered them. But your comment board prophets and these people who are teaching on YouTube and the Europeans, they're trying to cover him up. Have you ever seen a magician do his trick? It's called sleight of hand. While he's doing his trick in one hand, he's got you focused on the other. Well, here in the Bible, you don't have to worry about the sleight of hand, because the Most High himself is showing you where Esau dwells. Why would you go to an outside source to listen to them when the Most High is telling you exactly where he is, and he shall not be able to hide himself? Of course not, because he is revealed in the book. Look what it says next. His seed is spoiled. Wow. You know, I've looked these words up in the text from Genesis chapter 6 to this passage here, and you find there's two words, shahet and shadad, and they both mean the same thing. Ruined, spoiled, corrupted. Let's use the word ruined. His seed has been ruined. Why? We know what Esau did. He always married those whom the father said not to marry. He married those who were of a different bloodline. And his brethren, look, his brethren has done the same thing. And his neighbors, they did the same thing. And he is not. But yet, Revelation tells you he has returned from the bottomless pit. Obadiah, chapter 1, verses 9 to 11. Here's our third witness. Let's see if they got his name right. The Hebrew script's in the middle. Hebrew reads from right to left. The first letter is An. The Europeans say Ayin. It is silent. It is pronounced Ah. It is not a vowel. The second letter is a Wa. A woo gives you an oo sound. So you put the An and the woo together, it gives you something that sounds something like an O. Or. We got our first syllable. The third letter is a Bat. How is it pronounced? Ba. The fourth letter is a Dalet. How is it pronounced? Da. So we got our third syllable. You put the two letters together with an Ah in the middle, which is our vowel. You have Bad. The fifth letter is a Yad. How is it pronounced? Ya. The last letter is a Hey. How is it pronounced? Ha. You put those two letters together, you have your vowel ah. In the middle, you have our Father's name, Yah. Didn't he tell you in the book that we were called by our Father's name? Even the word Israel is wrong. It is Yisharal. Yah is the prominent part of all of our names. But the Europeans take him out every single time. This is why I tell you that you must go line by line, precept by precept, here a little, there a little. Then you have to go in deep, study to show yourself approved before Yah, a workman that need not be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. You have to divide the truth from the lie. The Father was aware that these Europeans would come in with their translation and change everything around. So you have to dig deep, brothers and sisters, to find the truth. Verse 9, and thy mighty men, O Timan. Right away, Obadiah points out the location, shall be dismayed, to the end that every one of the mount of Esau, he's pointed out the person in question, may be cut off by slaughter. He's pointed out the judgment. Why? Verse 10, for your violence against your brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. Verse 11, here's the reason why. In the day that thou stoodest on the other side, in the day that the strangers carried away captive his forces. Edom was there. They watched as the Babylonians came in. What did they say? Burn that temple to the ground. They watched as the Assyrians came in. And foreigners entered into his gates. Here's another group of people coming now. Those who came from the north. Those are the foreigners. Hey, he joined with them also. He was very treacherous. He joined with whoever would give him power at that time. And cast lots upon Jerusalem. Hey, he said, let's divide the spoils. Give us this land and you take that land. Even thou, even you, Esau, you were one of them. Here's your modern and your ancient maps. Look at the first one to your left, Medina and Mecca. Those are the two holy sites of Islam. Look to the map on your right. These maps are in the time of Yarameyahu. Look, Tima and Dedan. Is this a coincidence? Do you see anything over here that says Rome or Vatican? Any scriptures that says Rome or the Vatican? Some people say Jerusalem. I've even heard New York. But the Bible tells you different. Yah says, I have discovered his secret places. I know where he is, and I'm going to tell you where he is. And he told us, Tima and Dedan, which so happens to be in modern times, Medina and Mecca. Yahezekal, chapter 32, verse 29. There is Edom. We pointed them out. Who exposed them? Was it me? The Father exposed them. He said he uncovered them. So what do you want to do? Cover them back up? I want you to pay attention to these comic board prophets. It seems that they're in league with Satan. The Father exposes them, and they try to cover them up and say that they are the Vatican. They try to say that Esau is the white man. Esau is not the white man. His seed is spoiled, and his neighbors, and he is not, but he is not the nuclear DNA that comes from the white man. Her kings and all her princes, where are they at again? Timon and Dedan. On the map, what is that? Medina, Mecca, Saudi Arabia, which, with their might, their gold, their silver, their oil, their diamond-crusted Mercedes-Benzes, their Rolls-Royces, their mansions, their yachts, are laid by them that were slain by the sword. So your money's not going to help you. It's not going to be any discrimination here. He told you even the roaches have to go. They shall lie with the uncircumcised. Yes, you will. And with them that go down to the pit. The end. What happens after this? The gathering. He says he's going to come and gather his people, those who are captive. He's going to set the captive free. They're in the lands of their captivities for 400 years plus. They've been enslaved and treated evil. He's coming to get you. Whether you're with him or not. Because this is going to be Judgment Day for the Yisraelites. Your mother, your uncle, your father, your sister, your brother, everyone who did not accept Yah in this time is going to go down to the pit with the uncircumcised, the kings, the princes, and Edom himself. Is that what you want? Well, you have a short period of time to change your ways. A short period of time means today, because this thing could go down tomorrow. Turn to Yah, keep his commandments, love his name. Don't call or blaspheme his name by calling Lord God, Jesus, Jehovah, any of the things that the Europeans taught you all of these years. Extract it from your mind. Go in and do, just like what I'm showing you here, transliterate the words yourself. You can do it. I have instructional videos to teach you how to do that. Go online and you can go on channel and look through all of the videos. I mean, it's going to be a look because I think I've created about 300 videos. I've deleted more videos than most people have made. I am really bothered. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice. I speak to Brother Kuya and Sister Maya. We speak on a constant basis, and we're praying for you guys. We're praying hard for you, because we know what you're facing. So many false prophets on the internet, it's a shame. So many false teachers. The ones who are teaching righteousness, nobody wants to hear that. The ones who are teaching wickedness, oh, look at their numbers. But it proves the point. There's only going to be a few who make it. And the reason for that is because people refuse to keep his Sabbaths and his feast days. The key words is his Sabbaths and his feast days. His Sabbaths are in the sky. He gave it for the whole world to see. But our people love the Europeans and their ways so much that they will fight with all their heart, mind, and soul to protect it. And in the end, when you're gathered, you're going to lose that soul because you did not come back to him. Shalom.